No, I'm not worried at all. I rely on God, Allah.
Why are the prophets the most severely tested? And then the people according to their religiosity. Do they have the capacity to deal with greater amounts of stress? How do they do that? Well, they do something by connecting to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They connect to good people around them, and they try to positively change their environment. They're serving the deen, they're helping humanity. So now, if I go back to my story, I remember the Thursday, I was thinking about what am I going to do? And then I said to myself, listen, I haven't missed Jum'ah since I was a kid, and I can't let somebody tell me that I cannot attend the Jum'ah. And I was fully expecting that when I go in and tell them that I cannot, miss my Jum'ah, that I would be terminated on the spot. And I was thinking, calculating in my head, okay, how am I going to make rent, and how am I going to do this? How am I going to pay for this thing? So then I went in, I spoke to the trainer Friday morning, and I said, listen, I appreciate I need to do this, you want me to do this training, but I can't miss my Friday prayer. I just can't do it. Because, that's a test for you. When you say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best of providers, then it's like you got to put your money where your mouth is. Do you really believe that? Or are you just reciting that? Or are you just saying that? Or do you really believe it? When you're going for Jum'ah, do you really believe in what you're doing when you're going for Jum'ah? When you're fasting, do you really believe in that stuff? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a test. Do you really believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best of providers? And subhanAllah, when I told her that, she looked at me and she paused for a moment and she said, you know what? I really respect your commitment to your deen and to your religion. You know what? It's not actually that big of a deal. Your first shift, just come in a little bit earlier and we'll give you the little bit of, tips or training that you need. And you should be able to start and be able to go off to the races after, that first day. So subhanAllah, is as if she wanted to test, is this thing legit? Is this does he really believe in this Friday prayer? Does he really believe in this religion? Is this something that's really meaningful for him? Because I put in all this time, right? So there's that sunk cost fallacy, that they teach you in business, that you put in so much time that, okay, I can't pull out now. I've just put in too much into this thing. Okay. So, she now had this different type of respect and admiration for Islam. She now looked at Islam in a completely different light. If I had just said, okay, you know what, forget the Friday prayer, then she's like, okay, yeah, that's like anything else. That's any other type of custom, or it's a cultural thing. It's like anything, it's like a hobby. It's like whatever. But it's like at that moment she appreciated that what you believe in has some type of really deep meaning. It has a deep purpose. And that's what we need to start chasing. We need to start living for a purpose rather than fearing pain. And stress can bring all sorts of pain. But if you live with a purpose, if you have a purpose, and your purpose is to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah does not neglect His servants. Allah is merciful to His servants. So turn to Allah, live with purpose, don't fear pain. And this is Dr. Syed's prescription, his RX to deal with stress. We will see you all on our next podcast. Be sure to, I guess I'm so new to this thing, like, subscribe, follow, share. But I think the most important thing is if you can implement, regardless if you do that other stuff, if you can implement some of these things. It's coming from the Quran and the Sunnah. It's really beneficial for us, for our well-being. If that's the main thing that you can do, then inshallah ta'ala, we've succeeded with the purpose of this podcast. And as always, we live by the haqq, we die by the haqq. Just when you think life is stuck, tune in to Life Haqq.
Do I feel that the New York police are providing enough protection, or do I have to have protection of my own? I look for protection from Allah.